We'll go ahead and start webinar now.
All right, it's 5 p.m. We'll call the April 26th Fire District 5 Commissioners meeting to order. I have a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All right, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Incy,
Yes.
Commissioner Sudich,
Yes.
Commissioner Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Urbina,
Yes.
Chairman Wilsey.
Yes. Any commissioner absences coming up? All right, seeing none, we'll move on to communications. I think we have a couple of things in our packets here.
That's correct. There's a couple of pieces of correspondence in there, and I also included a Chelan class notification that came in the mail for each of you this week. It's an add-on for anybody attending the Chelan conference for an additional educational meeting on Friday, June 3rd.
All right, then it looks like we have a thank you for a recent training we did. Chief, I can't make out which chief signed that. Do you know?
Chief Meyer might have to help me out with his name.
Just like Chief Jeer or something like that in there.
Yeah, he came in to do our lieutenant academy. Chief Meyer, you on?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that was retired Assistant Chief, Deputy Chief from Seattle, Phil Jose, that taught at our BC Academy. So very well received.
Good deal. Then I also wanted to point out we got a letter of support from Todd and Janet Williams. So I appreciate them supporting our bond. So thank you guys for your support.
One quick thing I might add. Tanya brought up about Chelan. I noticed on the brochure it says, and they did this a few years ago. The Lady of the Lake. It's a free boat ride up the lake, and it's a nice boat and everything. Just keep in mind they include about 5 trillion flies. That evening we were on the boat. People were literally fighting over getting inside. There was so many flies. So just a heads up.
Take your conch shell with you. Okay. All right. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes of the April 12th meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. Roll call vote, please.
Chairman Wilsey, can I get clarification on who just moved and seconded, please?
Moved by Sudich, seconded by Incy.
Thank you. Commissioner Incy,
Yes.
Commissioner Sudich,
Yes.
Commissioner Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Urbina,
Yes.
Chairman Wilsey.
Yes. How about some voucher approvals?
Hey, just real quick. I
Yep.
noticed we have 0 attendees. That's not normal, is it? Is
No,
everything going good with the stream?
Everything is going well with the
Okay.
stream.
Okay.
we just did such a big show last meeting that, yeah, nobody's
Okay.
coming today.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's good. I actually wondered the same thing, Joe. So I'm glad you asked the question. All right,
So
voucher approvals.
I'll move that we approve the accounts payable vouchers as outlined in the agenda totaling $293,287.04.
I'll second that.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. Roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Incy,
Yes.
Commissioner Sudich,
Yes.
Commissioner Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Urbina,
Yes.
Chairman Wilsey.
Yes. All right, any reports from 3390 tonight?
There is not.
All right, so Chief, take it away.
All right, first up, Chief Meyer is going to give us an ops update.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Just wanted to give you an update on some of the things that operations and the training division has been working on the last couple weeks. Just to give you a little bit of update on radios right now, operations and logistics yesterday and today are looking at radio vendor presentations for updating our radios. Chairman Wilsey was there also. So just looking at different vendors for the upcoming radio purchases down the line. And this is coordinated with South Sound 911 and the radio in Pierce County. So we've been involved in that. Also last Wednesday, we had the PC Metro Chiefs doing an ICS class and county response, and we had over 100 participants here in the building. A lot of chief officers from around the county from the fire service, so that was well represented. And our training division put that on with the Pierce County Metro Chiefs. And then also today, yesterday, and tomorrow, we are hosting the PSORT. So the Pierce County Special Operations Team, they are doing a heavy lift course. It's hands-on, it's on our training facility. So our technical rescue team and our training division is sponsoring that. So a lot of players from around the county coming in for 3 days. So thanks to the training division and technical rescue for that. Also today and tomorrow, we're also hosting an L280 leadership training class. It's a partnership between us, Gig Harbor Fire, and Washington State DNR. So we have about half the class of our personnel in it, and about half the class is DNR. So today was in the classroom, and tomorrow is going to be outside doing some leadership training on our training facility, and also across the street at the McCormick Forest Park. So that's going to be exciting. And then also in 2 weeks, we have the May 9th through the 13th, we're going to have L380. And that's another leadership class. It's a week-long class put on by some former special operations folks and sponsored by the NWCG. We're going to have DNR folks from around the state participating, and also I think 5 or 6 of our folks participating in that. So again, just a great partnership that we're continuing trying to foster. Unless there's any questions, that's the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief, and thank you for all the training that you've been bringing here. The leadership training. I've been to all those L series classes, the L1, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86 to 80. They're all great class and great leadership classes. And I'm glad that Chief Myers brought that to our department and is leading that. And then also, hosting the entire county with those other classes. Just appreciate his leadership and training doing that. Chief Bierstrom has an update on Division Chief Fire Prevention.
Yes, I do. Thank you, Chief. So Prevention Division Chief Eric Waters has given us his notice of intent to retire next year. We'll miss him, but after 35 years of service, he's due for a rest. There's a replacement process underway following the collective bargaining agreement. And if we are unable to fill it through that system, we'll make it an open hire. And we're looking to bring a replacement on in October to make sure we have a smooth transition. End of report.
Thank you. Any questions about, Eric is going to be missed. He is an incredible resource in this entire county. We were just on a chief's meeting the other day where he had stepped back from some committees, and every chief in the entire county was bemoaning him stepping down because his knowledge and the resource he brings to this entire county and the leadership he has brought is going to be sorely missed and difficult to replace, frankly. So this is going to be a tough person to fill his shoes, but I know Chief Beerstrom's up to the task.
Sure, we're going to bring in somebody great. Thank you, Chief.
Yep. Yeah. Last update, I wanted to let you know that on May 3rd, we are going to be starting some maintenance and at station 59. Well, and we will need to move the engine to 53 and the medic unit to 52. So we'll have the engine out at Fox Island, and the medic unit will go down to 52 by the airport for almost a month while we do some maintenance and repairs there to make it a little more user friendly there. So I wanted you to know that 59s will be closed for almost a month, and we will be staffing Fox Island Station. That is all, unless there's any questions or from any of the members.
All right, seeing none, we'll move on. I don't believe we have any standing committee reports. Anybody have any meetings? All right, seeing those there. Financial report, Chief Oldenburg.
Good evening, commissioners. I'll go ahead and share my screen here, included in your packets. Can everybody see the financial report? All right. So this is the March financial report. Everything's trending fine. I think there is one little FEMA Safer grants trending a little bit ahead of last year. We did receive some of those monies that were billed at the end of last fiscal year. We received them this year, the first part of this year. So that's why the overall trend is a little bit above last year, but everything is normal and we're expected to hit that target amount this year. Expenses are trending normally as well. You can see by our bottom line down here, we're just under 23%. We've completed 25% of the year. That's great. And the fund balances at the bottom, those stay pretty solid and steady throughout the year. And so everything is trending normal. And I will stand for questions if any of the commissioners have questions. All right.
All right, moving on. I don't have anything tonight for chairman's report. So is there any old business anybody would like to bring up or discuss? Old business. All right, on to new business. So we have a 2022 bond measure, the for or against committee. I think Chief Oldenburg.
Yep, let me grab this here again. Included in your packets, I'll make sure everybody can see this notice of opportunity, the application for and against. Everybody see that? Okay, great. This is one of the steps that we have to perform once we successfully the commission voted to approve the bond resolution, is to go out for the for and against committees. This process has already started. Tanya is kind of the point person on this because she works directly with the commission. So we have posted this already. It will be posted until close of business on May 5th. That will allow the commission to receive for and against applicants. We will include those in your packets. And then on the May 10th, the commission will need to make the selection of the for and against committee members. So 3, 4, up to 3, 4, and 3 against, depending on the number of applicants that we have. So again, Tanya and I are monitoring that closely. We're in accordance with all of the posting and requirements, and we should have that included in your packets for the May 10th commissioners meeting. So this is just an update to let you know that that process is moving forward. It's underway. And it should be completed by the 10th. I'll stand for questions, if any.
Anybody have any questions for Chief Oldenburg? All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Any other new business that needs to come before the board tonight? Anybody have anything? All right. Not shaking heads. So we'll move to open public comment. Anybody wishing to address the board can come forward, state your name for the record. And we do have 2 attendees now there, Joe, so. But it's Chi and Chief Voigt, so, all right. All right, so we'll close open public comment, move to good of the order. Anybody have anything for good of the order?
Commissioner, I have one thing. I wish we could do this in person, but I didn't want to wait. I just wanted to let Commissioner Enzi know that I have a 20-year pin as being part of our team and our department for 20 years. You know, you don't hear that very often from commissioners, right? That is a long time to serve, since 11/28/2001. Am I right?
Yeah, 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah, right around, I pointed, yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to, next time I see you, I got a 20-year pin, and I want to just congratulate you and thank you for your service to Gig Harbor Fire. I appreciate
I've
it.
enjoyed it, and I appreciate that. It's been a good 20 years.
Congrats, Kevin. 20 years as a commissioner. It's a good run. Thank you, sir. All right. And still going.
Energizer Bunny.
Yep. All right. Any other good of the order for the group tonight? All right. So we got some special interest upcoming events. Pierce County Fire Commissioners meeting this Thursday, 7 p.m. on Zoom. Then we have the SNEER Saturday seminar series up at Suquamish this weekend. I believe Tanya, Chief Oldenburg, Joe, Kevin, myself will be up there. So look forward, and Chief as well. So look forward to that, getting our required training out of the way and seeing everybody. Also, Fire Chiefs Conference in Wenatchee, May 23rd. And then Memorial Day coming up, May 30th. Headquarters will be closed that day. So keep that in mind. Any other special interests or upcoming events anybody needs to put out? All right. With that, we'll adjourn the meeting. Our next regular meeting will be May 10th at 5 p.m. Thank you, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Hey, you did good on this meeting.